beautiful fans. We got another good episode to talk about. Hope is panicking and wants Thomas to come back and design for her. Deacon tests Sheila's devotion to Bill with a kiss. And Thomas shows up at Forrester begging Steffy to let him return. Welcome back to CBS Soap Dish Recap, where we recap everything CBS soaps, both the young and the restless, and the bold and the beautiful. This is your bold and the beautiful rant for January 25th. And without any further ado, let's talk about this fun episode. Okay, dang, Sheila, you still over there with Deacon? You better get home and go check on her boyfriend, Bill. However, Deacon told Sheila that Bill is not her type, and I think we can all agree with that. Especially a man that's just staring at the floor. He needs permission to speak and cries more than she does. However, Sheila's telling Deacon how she and Bill met. But before that, she actually said what good man she had in her life, and he actually thought she was talking about him.
I'm a very good man. Thank you. I'm sorry, you meant your boy toy, Bill.
However, back to how they met, because Deacon just cannot for the life of him understand how these two even connect and whether her being with Bill is actually real or not. So, hey, he's like, Ricky Ricardo, Lucy, you got some splaining to do.
How long's this secret little affair been going on? I mean, you've been living months. I thought you were into me. And now, you're with Spencer, the most arrogant jerk on the planet?
I know it's difficult to lose in love. I know that.
But did I really lose? And is your relationship with Spencer the real deal?
You can tell by Sheila's face. She was like, look, this ain't none of your business. But she knows she got some explaining to do because the timeline just don't add up. She was with Deacon back in December, and then over the past few weeks, all of a sudden she has this solid relationship with Bill Spencer. Make it make sense, Sheila.
I was living upstairs, and I snuck down here one night, and Bill Spencer was sitting at the bar and drinking alone, and something just seemed off. I was wildly intrigued by that. When he left, I followed him.
Back to his palace.
No, to the beach. We sat in the sand until sunrise talking.
Sounds like a cheesy novel my grandmother would read.
He really surprised me. Turns out we're more like one another than I could have ever imagined. Just both misunderstood and always under attack. Turns out we both just wanted to be loved.
Well, look at you. All glowing and stuff, okay? Great. You've got real feelings for Bill.
Yeah, I do. I really do. And I'm gonna spend the rest of my life with Bill Spencer.
I'm sure you hope you do.
What are you hoping for, Deacon? That she changes her mind really quickly? Yeah, she says she have real feelings for Bill. She claimed that she's going to spend the rest of her life with him. Yeah, it's going to be a short life, especially in soap world. And of course, Bill is the only one that can keep her out of jail. I honestly believe, and I know you guys too, Sheila prefers Deacon. But she's caught up with the lesser of two evils, I guess. And of course, Deacon decides that he wants to test her loyalty to Bill by planning a big old kiss on Sheila. And Sheila told him that, I hope you enjoyed that because that's never going to happen again. I guess until it does. Poor Hope. Eric and Steffy are trying to cheer her up after she got that bad review yesterday episode. Eric starts blaming himself, and of course, old pickleball Eric can't sketch like he used to. So they just can't believe the review. So they had her reread it, I guess, to see if there was going to be a different result. I guess maybe the definition of insanity.
For hope for the future shows signs of inspiration, but but it is a far cry from the artistry and innovation under Thomas Forrester.
So instead of being honest and say, look, we got a problem, we need to regroup, these three, Eric, Zende, and Steffy, was like, oh, what does that guy know? He knows fashion, obviously, and it ain't working. Unfortunately, Zende is new to the game, and as for Eric, it's probably been a while since he designed something, So honestly, you gotta take it for what it is. However, those three are about to be gobsmacked with Hope's next request.
Do we need Thomas back on Hope for the future?
Can we freeze frame Steffi's face right here? Because she looked like a deer in headlights. And Steffi was like, seriously? Steffi, I'm not liking this side of you, girl. That's your brother. Stick up for him. I mean, at least the Logan sisters stick up for each other no matter what. Zende was like, look, we can fix this. Hope was like, how you gonna pull a brand new line out of thin air? Steffi was like, yeah, it's a better idea than welcoming her own brother Thomas back. I mean, come on, Steffi, that's your brother. And I mean, there's folks on this show that has done far worse than what Thomas has done and never paid the price. Eric asked, has she forgotten what he did to her mother? And yeah, okay. Have you forgotten what you and Brooke have ever done over the years, Eric? How many times? We won't talk about Stephanie. That's water under the bridge. Too many to count on hands and toes. You need to pull out your pickleballs and continue counting. I digress. However, Hope said that this is bigger than her and she has a whole team to think about. Yes, that's the voice of reason. And a failed line will do that to you. Hope said, you know what? I got an idea. How about if we let Thomas work remotely? He don't have to come in the building or anything like that, even though that's his grandparents' building. But Steffi said that she would consider it. They need to speak to Ridge before making a decision. Do they even know where he is? And does he need another pine cone for him to have a revelation about his own son? And speaking of Thomas, he is absolutely enjoying reading Hope's bad reviews. He told Paris that he is waiting on Steffi and Hope to tell him how much they need him. He said it's only a matter of time. Yeah, I guess we'll see. He should make them beg. And he does admits to missing Douglas, which is, I would say, the worst thing out of this whole situation. Can we say this girl is starting to now keep secrets? As she head into the office, she told Hope that she's sorry she missed the meeting. Paris pretended not to know about the bad review. Hope told her it wasn't good at all, and Hope said that the designs were just not good. Paris said Eric and Zende aren't Thomas though. Not even close. And of course, she was like, oh, well, are you thinking about considering asking Thomas to come back? Now, unbeknownst to Hope, Thomas is staying over at Paris's. Nobody knows that. And of course, Paris doesn't let her know that either. But yeah, I can guarantee if she did get some intel from Hope, she would most definitely let Thomas in on it. So I guess Thomas did not get that phone call he expected. So he decided to let himself into Steffi's office where she was on the phone trying to fix things with the designs. Steffi turned and saw him, got off the phone and asked, what are you doing here? I do believe he owns stock in the company, Steffi, and he should be able to come and go as he pleases. But yeah, he did get fired. However, Steffi told him he was not needed there, and he said, well, not by the sound of that phone call. And he said that he read the piece on the Hope for the Future line and is sorry, that Steffi has to do all of this damage control. Steffi was like, okay, yeah, but this is none of your business anymore. And he started smiling. And Thomas pulled out some of his sketches to show Steffi. He admitted he screwed up, but shouldn't be banished forever. And I agree. He begged for another chance, and it looked like she might just be thinking about it. And I really hope so. Okay, so there you have it, your rant for the bold and the beautiful for Wednesday, January 25th, 2023. I did not do a Young and the Restless recap for today, as it is 40-year anniversary for Tracy Bregman, aka Lauren Finmore. If you want to check that quick clip, go over to my Instagram at CBS Soap Dish Recap, and you would find it in my Instagram stories. So I hope you enjoyed this recap/rant. Like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you in the next one. Bye.